All right, the World Heavyweight Champion John Cena faces off against the WWE Champion Randy Orton to become the Undisputed Champion, or the Undisputed WWE Champion, or the Unified Champion, or whatever they decide to do it anyway, because it doesn't matter what the WWE app vote was, which I'm pretty sure they'll just call it the Undisputed WWE Champion when
Bum
this is
bum
all done. And
bum.
then 2 months from now, just the WWE Champion. And the main reason why is because Randy Orton is winning this match. And I am 99% sure he's winning it. The only thing that I'm curious about is that there's that slight possibility that they'll turn John Cena heel. And I don't think it's going to happen, but man, if they do and he joins the Authority, that'll be insane from what they're expecting. But I do think, though, we're going to see Randy Orton win here. And uh, for those who read my Bleacher Report full card prediction thing, I already broke this down. But uh, John Cena can lose here by Randy Orton just grabbing the title. He doesn't need to get pinned. He doesn't need to submit. So that's something that is usually worked out pretty well with John Cena. I mean, he lost the championship to Sheamus because
What?
Sheamus pushed him into a table. He loses like this quite a bit. So that leads to Royal Rumble where John Cena can get another rematch with Randy Orton, and that one can just be a standard match. And if that's the case, a member of the Authority can come, step in, interfere, cost John Cena the match, and then they can have a match at Elimination Chamber. Who? I would say Kane. Kane and John Cena at Elimination Chamber. Randy Orton defends the title in the Elimination Chamber against Daniel Bryan, Big Show, and three other people. Can't really decide who yet. Maybe Dolph Ziggler, maybe Alberto Del Rio if they're
Big D
still fucking.
Wangston.
Yeah, maybe Big D, maybe Damian Sandow. There's quite a bit of people. Rey Mysterio might get involved. Doesn't really matter. And that'll lead us to John Cena at WrestleMania against Triple H. Randy Orton retaining, facing the Royal Rumble winner, CM Punk. 100%. Well, no, I'm not going to say 100%. 99%. Randy Orton's winning the title here. Braden?
I don't know why I have this nagging feeling that it's just going to be one guy grabs the opposite belt and then that's how it's going to end. I don't know if they're actually going to 100% unify the titles or not. This year they're really, really pushing the fact that they are, and then I could just see at the pay-per-view them giving another non-finish. It seems to be a habit of theirs, or having screw job funny finishes to the end of their pay-per-views. And I would like to say Cena would win the title entirely, just to become the new unified champion, but you raised a very good point as to how Orton could win the match. However, I don't know, I have this horrible feeling that I'm just going to stick with that. It's each guy kind of wins, but they just end up grabbing the opposite's belt. Like Orton walks away with the world title, Cena walks away with the WWE title. Oh, and now we'll catch you back at the Royal Rumble where you'll figure out where the real undisputed champion actually happens in January. I don't know, I could see that for sure. I'm sticking with that.
Sean?
Horrible feeling.
It's a shame that they lost their head. I'm telling you, Sheamus is going to win this. I'm telling you now, right? Randy Orton and John Cena battling up on top of the ladder. RKO, John Cena through a table. Both of them are knocked out. Triple H's music hits. Out comes Sheamus. He grabs the both belts.
Now, I did think that Sheamus for a long time there was going to join the Authority. So
It's got to happen. It's got to happen. He gets butt fucked by Triple H. Why not throw him out? He's fit now, isn't he?
I'm just imagining you say he gets butt fucked by Triple H. It's like a horrible image in my brain now. Drew, who's coming out as the unified, undisputed WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
In a world where there can only be one champion, there's two champions. I really hope they aren't going through with this, and I really hope there's some screw job finish and like they each walk with one of the titles, because the last thing I want to deal with is one heavyweight championship, because I understand the idea of it for a long time that you don't need 2 world heavyweight championships, but this is WWE we're talking about, and I just don't have confidence that they are able to come up with another storyline that doesn't revolve around a championship now, an extra championship. So pretty much you have to have confidence that WWE will like just be able to pull something off that that they haven't been able to pull off for 2 years, which I don't think they will. So I really, really hope that there's a screw job finish and like a no contest or something, because I do not want to see either John Cena or Orton with both titles. That will just like not make my day at all. But if I had to choose one of the two, because I have to choose one because it's only fair if I do, I'm gonna choose Randy Orton. And you want to know why?
Why?
Because I said so.
You're not gonna be excited about what happens when they unify the titles, and a couple months from now they go, wait a minute, we don't have a title for Del Rio. Let's just bring it back.
Oh, God damn.
No, Del Rio is gonna run out with the Money in the Bank briefcase he used 2 years ago, and he's gonna cash it in. Come on.
I could
they'll do something like that.
I could see them doing anything if it is pro Del Rio. They just love that dude. All right, so normally this would be the last segment that we have. We usually do the main event last, but I know that there is going to be at least one more match added onto the card, and I've been getting into the habit lately of adding one quick thing at the end for the last part. So we're going to have, with part 11, a little bit of look into speculative matches that might be added to the card, including the WWE Tag Team Championship match that isn't officially announced yet.